waiting for. Please welcome the Pell Bros Podcast.
Yo, episode 47 of the Pell Bros Podcast. Man, can't believe we're up to 47 already. Almost about to hit the 50. But yeah, what a year it's been. But yeah, 100%. Here with myself, James, and my co-host as always.
You know who it is. It is. Who is it, James? Who is it? Tell him.
Ryan DW, mate.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to fuck around. Yeah, bro. Episode 47 almost there to number 50, bro. I didn't think we'd make it this far, eh? After you get to half a century, then it's a century.
Yeah, I mean, after we hit that, what is it, that episode 9, like the milestone, after that, it was like, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that statistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Because, like, how many thousands of millions of billions of fucking podcasts have been made ever since fucking, I mean, like, Joe Rogan kind of, like, blew up the entire medium, right?
Yeah, definitely. But it feels like we've been just...
How many have died?
Yeah, true. It definitely feels like we've just been pumping out these episodes, though. So it's been some good shit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we could have had like a lot more if we full wanted to go try hard mode. But I reckon we've been quite chill with it and everything. And it seems with episode 47 seems to have been rewarded this week. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, and a good week as well. For the Pelicans, let's just say that as well.
That's what I'm trying to say in terms of rewarded. I'm talking about rewarded with the Pelicans.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like I was gonna say, like, the title of this episode should be like, something related to the fact that this is our fucking best week yet, right?
Yeah, true. Actually, I mean, I feel I'd say we're pretty good with our predictions, and yeah, Pelicans probably even surprising us even more by being even better. So.
Yeah,
definitely props
I mean,
to them.
the very, very first time ever has this been actually the case, right? Like, this season specifically. When it comes to this season, this is the first time we've been proven wrong in a good way, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. Let's just quickly jump into the week's worth of games and as well as our predictions from last week. Last episode we recorded right before the Minnesota game. I got to give a quick shout out to my boy Tommy Key. He was also featuring too. Make sure you guys check that episode out. That's our first ever, trio fucking session, so I'm just saying, bro, like, big milestones, bro. We're gonna get another milestone, number 50. Maybe we'll celebrate, bro. Maybe we'll get a bit of bubbly. Maybe we should meet up again. It's been a while, eh? Yeah, definitely. No, sounds good. Been a while since we celebrated some actual milestones, eh? But yeah. Last episode pretty much called. I think if I remember correctly, we were looking at the games Minnesota, Washington, Utah. I think we were saying
and then
we'll
the
etch out two wins from there.
We were also talking about the Clippers too, yeah. But out of that entire week, 2 wins, yeah.
Yeah, I think I had predicted, at least on my end, at least 2 wins. Pretty sure I was calling it with Minnesota and Washington, and I guess you could call it an upset maybe, or like a miracle. With the Pelicans actually, I mean, dropping the game to Minnesota, which kind of sucks, but actually getting a dub against Utah, which I don't think any of us expected. A great dub, to be honest, and then with that LA dub, getting that 3-2 week, which I think is probably the first positive week. Yeah, definitely the first positive week.
Yeah, it's definitely the first positive week. Yeah, man. Like, there's like, I'm actually, I've told you about my day today, James. I'm telling you, bro. Like, things are actually starting to look up for us.
Yeah, bro. December's a new month.
Yeah. December's a new month, bro. Let's put that noose away, guys. Put those too many dosages of paracetamol away, guys. Let's we've got another day to live.
Yeah, 100%. 3-2 in that week. Actually stringing together, like, I mean, obviously it was only a 2-game win streak, but I don't think we've had any win streak at all this season. Yeah, we haven't. Our first kind of win streak.
We had a win streak?
Or like Washington and then Utah. Those
right. Yeah, true. I forgot about that. Yeah, sorry. I didn't realize it. I forgot we fucking beat Washington. Yeah, true.
Yeah, so stringing together finally a win streak, and I mean, hopefully we can continue with next week, obviously with the double with LA. But yeah, let's just jump into the games, or at least the games that we did watch. I'll admit couldn't watch as many games as I would have liked this week, but was fortunate enough to watch the wins. Ryan, did you manage to catch the game against Minnesota by any chance?
I think. Wait, were you watching it? Sorry.
No, that one I didn't watch.
I think maybe I was planning on trying to like watch it, but then I was like, okay, there's no point of watching that, and then I fucking sacked it. Oh, I think maybe I caught like 2 minutes of it, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, that's a L.
Yeah, so pretty much a loss there. Not much more can be said.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, like, the only thing I'll say about it though is that like we should have like, because we predicted we'd get that W over there, right? Because Minnesota, right? But we should have kind of called that better because Minnesota going into that game have been on a fucking crazy hot streak, right? Not only obviously your boy D'Lo Towns, but you know you got fucking old mate fucking Anthony Edwards is absolutely fucking killing it, you know. So we should have like taken it into consideration that they've just been fucking hot. I think they even just like just before they versed us, they blew out Memphis like 43 fucking points, or like 40 something fucking points. So I was like, fuck's sake, we should have predicted that better. But that's our bad, you know, as the Pearl Bros. But you know, it was an L. I guess move on.
Yeah, we were definitely on that false hope from last week's episode.
Oh, yeah.
Where we were like hyping that shit up, like, yeah, we got to win against LA. You know, we got to win against Memphis. We definitely have a shot here. And then, like you said, they've been on a massive hot streak. All three guys, Cat, D'Lo, Anthony Edwards, have been killing it. So, yeah, like you said, it's a loss. The guys, a lot of garbage time minutes. So yeah, if you look at the box score, you can see a lot of the bench getting points. But yeah, we'll move on from there. Washington game, first dub of the week. This was a straight up clean win as well. It wasn't no neck and neck game. It was actually a 20-point lead for a decent amount of the game, and yeah, ended up winning 127 to 102. I actually did manage to catch a lot of this game, and yeah, what can I say? I mean, I felt like we matched up really well against Washington in the last game we played them, and it was a super close game until we kind of just choked it, and they had their kind of guys help them get the win. So I thought that we matched up really well. So when we were predicting this, I had a feeling that if we were going to win a game, this would be one that was winnable for sure. And what do you know, right? Just a clean execution. The Wizards shot really poorly. I think that definitely contributed to it. But overall,
22.6% from three.
Yeah, and I think overall that's a testament to our defense, which is just getting better and better. And you can see that in the games, like visibly, we're just finding that groove a bit on defense. You've got Herb Jones just absolutely locking up plays. Going to give him a bigger shout out in the next few games. But yeah, what can I say? Overall, good victory. May as well give him a shout out now just because he played well this game. But my shout out for the week, and there's a lot of players to pick from, has to go to Willie Hernan Gomez. He's definitely found some minutes. I think Willie Green has finally realized that Jackson Hayes is not good, and kind of just went, okay, let's just chuck in Willie and see how he goes. And he's been killing it. He's hustling. He's scoring buckets. He's a really underrated passer. So had a good game here. 13 points, 7 rebounds, plus minus of 14 off the bench. It's pretty good shit.
4 assists too. Yeah, not bad. I was gonna say, I mean, I personally wasn't able to catch this game, but dude, I just realized fucking Aaron Holiday is in Washington Wizards. Did you know that?
I haven't been keeping up with this Holiday brothers, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no, because I'm just looking at the box score. I was like, Holiday. I was like, oh shit. So I guess he got traded away or whatever from Pacers. And now only Justin Holiday represented, and now we've got Aaron Holiday and Wizards. So Wizards got a squad, bro. Because if you got a Holiday brother on your team, you got a squad in my eyes.
True. I guess the Wizards, sort of. I wouldn't say they're on a slide, but not. I think they were at that top of the standings for probably only a couple of days before they dropped a bunch of games. So yeah, you can see the regular season definitely kicking in. A lot of those teams dropping games, even guys like the Bulls and stuff like that who were at the top, and then also teams like Milwaukee who were out of the 8 and now coming back up and resurging up. So yeah, probably just one of those games for Minnesota. Maybe they thought they had an easy win, but Pelicans getting the dub.
That's how we do it. Dub. Dub after dub, bro, back to back, yeah, because then that leads to the next game, bro. We hit up a back to back at Jazz's home court, and me and James, even Tommy in the last episode, make sure you've listened to that. But basically, yeah, we were not expecting anything like this. I mean, I was saying the last time we had been somewhat competitive with the Jazz was two, three seasons ago, I guess, before Zion jumped on, right? Oh, I mean, that's probably before just Jazz worked it out and got good, yeah.
Yeah, well, we were saying that we needed. I think we had that one win where Bi got that 49 points.
Yeah.
But that was like we needed him to get 49 just for us to win by like it was like by 2 or something. So
Yeah.
I wasn't giving us much hope just because the Jazz. Yeah, like you said, they've gotten better and better every year, and they just look like such a solid team, especially at home as well.
Wait, you know what I'm realizing? Because you're bringing up that 49 point. I think that's probably his career high, right? Bi's right, and he got the fucking game winner too, right? Or I can't remember if it went to overtime. He got like pretty much the game winner, right, bro? What's up with the Pelicans getting game winners on fucking Utah? Yeah.
Yeah, true. Actually, I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely that.
Yeah. So
That was that controversial game winner where he pretty much hit the game winner, and then they called some bullshit foul that ended up throwing it to OT.
Yeah, had to be something to do with Rudy Gobert. It's always Rudy Gobert,
Yeah,
French motherfucker.
Yeah, that guy, that fucking guy.
But this was a game, bro. Did you catch it?
Yeah, managed to catch pretty much all of it, except towards the end. I had to watch some of the replays because I was driving in my car. Didn't want to, get fined. But overall, yeah, I think it was such a competitive game all throughout. Anyway, definitely a low-scoring game. I think I was saying to you, both defenses just played really well. I wouldn't say it was completely bad shooting. On one end, Donovan Mitchell definitely did get locked up by Herb, and he definitely struggled to find his shot. But yeah, both teams just played great defense. I mean, Bi didn't necessarily have a great efficient game either, 8 for 22. So both teams were just battling and really giving it their all.
Yeah, but I mean, man of the match, obviously, we have to give a big shout out to Devontae Graham, bro. Like, holy shit! Like, I think that specific game winner that he shot, like the Pels really fucking needed it this season. And what better fucking way, what better time, and what better team to do it on, right? And I mean, because we're hitting up Utah back to back, right? I reckon we just took them by surprise that first game. They were like, oh shit, we're getting these guys are actually good, yeah.
Yeah,
and then
and it was also good seeing. I feel like Mitchell always has these really good shots against us, or like these literally last minute shots, and he was like pretty much cold all game, and then he started to heat up in that last, I think 2 or 3 minutes, and we're kind of thinking like, here we fucking go again, right? Like we're about to choke a lead.
Yeah.
This guy's superstar is about to steal this game from us. He did hit a 3 that ended up making the lead. Like
he technically did steal the game from us, but then he didn't.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
I think it was 99 to 93 at one point after he hit a 3, and it was like fuck, 6 points, 6-point lead.
Yeah, it was a 2-possession game.
Like
he made it a 2-possession game.
50 seconds or something. Like no way we've got this, and then thank fuck the basketball gods looking after us that day. I think the ref caught it back on I think a Rudy Gobert foul or some shit, and then took away the 3. So thank God.
Yeah, the Rudy Gobert foul happened just before, D. Mitch hit that 3. So that was fucking great. And then I was like, oh shit, can we actually fucking win this? And then I can't remember the exact sequence, but I'm assuming we get a stop or something, right?
Yeah, so it was the main thing. It was pretty much the last play. Donovan Mitchell, they had a 1-point lead, and he pretty much caught an ISO and decided to kind of go himself and drive to the paint, and then he just missed the shot.
Yeah, so we got to stop, get the rebound. Bi brings it up. Fucking, we're running out of time too, bro. It was like, I remember it was like 4 seconds, and then fucking fangs it over. I was watching it on my TV too, right? Fangs it over to fucking Devontae Graham, who's pretty much been cold the whole fucking game, right? Oh my god, bro! Like this shit, this specific game, that specific moment, fucking made me remember why I love being a Pelicans fan, Like, I legitimately, I'm not even talking shit, I fucking, jumped out of my fucking seat. I was like, fucking, let's fucking go, bro. It was so good. It was so good. Devontae Graham, bro. Give this man the keys to the city, bro.
Yeah, like you said, the man was cold as fuck this game. That 3-pointer was his first point of the second half. Like, he was just not hitting
fucking
shots.
Hell.
3 of 10 in the end, so before that he would have been 2 of 9. Major part of this game, and I'll loop back to the whole Devontae Graham shot, is the starters were just cold. Starters weren't doing that much in terms of mad buckets and scoring heaps. The bench was actually putting in work. So Willie again, got a shout out to Willie, 13 points. Nickel has been pretty much relegated to the bench for the past few games, but he's kind of accepted that role. It's motivated him. AD on the commentary was saying how when they flew into Utah, apparently Nickel just got off the plane and went straight to the court and just started chucking up shots. Like, he's definitely like got this hunger and his motivation to try and get his way back into the starting lineup. And he killed it this game. 15 points off the bench. But he just looks super confident with his shots. So every time he grabbed the ball, he's just like threatening to score and definitely killing it. So yeah, all of that leads up to this point, like you said, where we're pretty much down 1 point. We get the fucking stop. We actually have a timeout apparently, but like Willie Green decides not to call it, probably because they didn't have enough time. And like, you may as well just go for the shot on the fast break while the defense is still scrambling. And yeah, like you said, BI, you'd think BI would take those shots, but he was like, nah, fuck it. He trusts Devontae, and he just passed it over. And then, hype, definitely
Bang.
hype.
Yeah. Man, I was going to say, bro, very high risk, high reward move, because we only needed a 2. I was expecting them to go for a 2, right? To go to overtime, right? That's what caught me so off guard when this motherfucker passed it over to Devontae, and then he actually scores it. Oh my God, that shit was crazy. Like, that's all I can say. So, like, the fact that we even went for the 3 and actually made it and secured the fucking game, bro, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I think apart from Devontae Graham, though, I reckon we should kind of have a quick little, like, not right now, but maybe like later on this in the episode, have a little kind of almost segment dedicated to Herb Jones, because I think he needs, it's his time of credit of ceremony on the Pell Bros, right?
Yeah, definitely. And like I said before, so many guys to shout out this week. Herb Jones could have been one guy, and JV as well. It's hard to pick. They all deserved like a bit of a spotlight based on that positive week, 3-2 week. So yeah, we'll definitely give Herb some love at the end of the episode.
Okay, going on from that, so that was the first night of the back-to-back. Next day it was pretty much a blowout, so we can just brush past that Jazz game, that second Jazz game.
Yeah, looked like they were back for revenge. I checked the box score and it was like we were down by like 20 or 30, and I was like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I didn't even tune into it. I mean, I was tuning in for a bit, and then I was like, okay, this is out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, when Jackson Hayes is top scoring, then yeah, shit's in the fan.
Shit. Well, there you go. I mean, but anyways, let's not look at the negatives. Then we what do you call it? We strolled down over to the Staples Center, right? It's still the Staples Center as of right now, in which the Clippers share the court with Lakers, and we actually stole the motherfucking game. We took these motherfuckers by surprise too. 123 to 104. We actually got the dub. I cannot believe we got that dub, bro. Because I was watching that shit real time with Tommy, right? I was like full, messaging him and shit. And bro, at the end, I was just like what can I say, bro? Like, to tip my hat off to you, sir. But that's a W for us. And that was a great game. That was actually a good game, like, because we could have lost that very, very easily, right? Especially when it came down to the fourth. Let's not even talk about Valanciunas as of right now, right? But that was, despite this, because we just had a fucking amazing first quarter. Like, that's probably the best fucking first quarter in our franchise history, right? Like, at least from what I've seen, right? It was crazy. I can't remember what the exact kind of what exact score was at the after the first quarter. Maybe it was around, like, we had like 30 to 40 points or some shit. We just went fucking crazy, right? But then after that, right, despite there being like a 20 point or so deficit, right, the Clippers, like, throughout the entire fucking game were just staying in the fucking game. It was, you couldn't relax at any moment, right? They brought it down to like fucking 10. No, so they brought it down to like 15, 12, even to single digits at one point, right? But time and time again, right, especially when it mattered in the fourth, I think fourth was probably when it was the closest, right? Fucking, Willie Green, my boy, making sure that this team isn't just killing ourselves, which is what was happening pretty much last season with Stan, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think like you've said, he's made the call. It's the right calls, kept the players in that needed to, in order to get the win and solidify the wins, even if it means stretching the players to play more minutes. And yeah, like you said, definitely a great win. Yeah,
huge.
I think there were moments where the Clippers looked like they were making a charge, led obviously by Paul George, but yeah, in the end we just kept them at a distance, just enough every single time, and we'd bounce back by scoring buckets pretty much. Like 123 is probably like one of the higher point totals that we've had this season, for sure. So There's something I was going to say. Oh, yeah. The thing I wanted to say about this was, yeah, shout out to Tommy, because he actually kind of called in the predictions last time, in the last episode. I had pretty much said that I had a feeling we were going to lose because I don't think the Clippers would shoot so poorly. And Tommy was kind of talking about how matchup wise, they'd struggle in terms of Zubac not being the best kind of defender, and just match up poorly in size in terms of against JV as well. So,
and how true was that?
How fucking true was that? Yeah, exactly. How true was that? And we haven't even talked about JV yet. So,
All I'll say quickly too, man, is that what do you call it? Like, I mean, when we recorded last week, something inside me really did want us to get the W versus Clippers because we did take one from them before earlier this season. But it was like the child inside me, and I was just like, nah, bro, like I've been hurt too many times. You just gotta let that one go, bro. Like we got Tommy here too. Like, don't embarrass yourself in front of the guest and shit like that. So I was just like, nah, bro, like it's a sack. We're gonna lose that. That's an L. But oh my god, I still can't believe we won that. And it was like you said, a great victory. But yeah, I guess apart from that, shall we talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to this game?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Motherfucking. How do you... Okay, we should say... Is it Jonas or Honus? Or... Do you know specifically how to say it correctly? JV, Valanciunas. Just the first name. Honus, Jonas.
I feel like it's Jonas.
Jonas.
But again, I've heard so many pronunciations of it. So...
Yeah, because I'm trying to, do this man some... give this man some credit, right? Like, proper credit.
Should know this.
At least... Yeah, we should know how, his actual first name properly, at least. Anyways, Jay Valanciunas. Bro... That's the thing. Like, as much as we kept it, like we made sure that this was a game. Like, I'm not even too sure we could have actually won it if it wasn't for the, I don't know, if it wasn't for JV just deciding to have a fucking career best night,
Yeah, 3-point barrage. Like, almost equate this. I mean, not even almost. Definitely equate this, and it's even better than. Remember when Zion had that fucking 3-point barrage against the Spurs?
You mean his debut? Yeah.
And that shit was hype. And I mean, again, I didn't get to watch this live, so I mean, I wasn't even seeing fucking 7 shots in a row live. But I was watching the replays, and Jesus Christ, he was just not missing at all. What was it? Pretty much 7 of 7 in the first half.
Yeah. It was cooked, bro. He just went. He was wild, bro. This guy was apparently too. Sorry, very quickly. Valanciunas, at least for the past month or so, even given his volume shooting, like his volume of 3-point shooting, right? He actually has the best, I think, efficiency in the league, even above cunts like Steph Curry and shit. Have you seen that, right? I think we mainly talked about that, right?
Yeah, he's actually the best efficiency in terms of 3-point throughout the whole season. I mean, obviously volume is a factor, but his volume, I do believe his volume does make him eligible in terms of when it comes to those stats. I think he's shooting two a game, which is actually nothing to fuck with because he's actually the past couple games he's been shooting 5+. I think he just had a game. Was it against the Jazz? He just had a game recently where he's pretty much shot 5 or 6 threes anyway. So it was definitely always within potential. But to think that he hit 7 in a row and to do it in the fashion that he did it is pretty fucking hype.
Yeah, man's crazy, bro. Man's crazy. I think we'll just give him a new nickname. We'll call him Steph Valanciunas from now on. How about that? I think that works out, right?
Apparently they're calling him Dirk Valanciunas in the locker room.
Oh, Dirk Valanciunas.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that works. But yeah, I mean, we could use the word. You could use the name Steph because it has more sentimental meaning to me.
Definitely. And another funny thing is just around the Clippers, right? So the Clippers, obviously, they've let JV have his fucking monster. 7 of 7. Well, in the end, he ended up 7 of 8, but still counts. 7 3-pointers that no one was expecting, career high, pretty much 3-point explosion. The Clippers had just given up a massive 3-point game to Steph as well. I think maybe a couple nights before, and pretty much Steph went off against them from the 3 as well. So yeah, don't know what it is about Clippers defense, but they're freaking. Oh mate, we might need to get Tommy back on and talk about it, but. Yeah, whatever it is, their 3-point defense is looking shaky at the moment.
Hey, I like to just think they just had a bad game, and we had a better game.
Yeah, it could be.
Because even even Paul George was just struggling to kind of at least somewhat carry. But all in all, we won. I'm happy with that. I was gonna say though, with JV or I guess Dirk or Steph Valanciunas, right? Basically, man, this I gotta we're gonna pause real quick right now because I gotta. There's not many times in my life where I admit I was wrong, where I had to like eat my words because I'm like 99.9999% correct always. Apart from the predictions this season, but with him, right? I remember when we got him as a pickup, I was like, yeah, it's alright, but why not like Miles Turner, shit like that, right? Because I'm trying to think like, yeah, we need that guy shooting from three, bro. We've pretty much got the best 3-point shooter in the fucking league. You know what I mean? If and without a doubt, the fucking probably as of right now the best 3-point shooting big man right now. So honestly, I think we did this is probably the best pickup we could have done this fucking offseason, really, with Valanciunas, because he's meshing just so well, like especially so well in this team. And I think what we're seeing with him now, right, is just like what we saw with him in Memphis, right. He was good in Memphis, don't get me wrong, right? But it's almost like a shell as to like what he could be with what he is becoming with the Pels. Let's just hope he still works when Zion's chucked into the rotation too. But as of right now, though, the only reason why we're even still alive this season to an extent is because of old mate Valanciunas. Because let's not forget, Bi just like came back like last week, So Valanciunas has been carrying, and on top of that, I guess Josh Hart too. But Valanciunas has been here the entire time. So big shout out to Valanciunas. Bro, Valanciunas, would you be my Valentine? That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, shit.
That's what I do, player, off the dome.
Yeah, that's a rare moment. So you guys just got to remember that where Ryan's admitted that he's been wrong. But yeah, no, 100% agree everything you're saying. Yeah, I mean the stats might not show up, but I actually think he's been our best player just in terms of consistency, just in terms of what he brings. So the ability to shoot, the ability to make plays, which is something that we've always struggled with. So if we can't find some offense, we just look to get Valanciunas either in the post or he'll shoot up a mid-range, and now he's obviously extending to the threes. So yeah, this is obviously his game. He deserves his praise, his hype. Like a lot of people, I think at the start of the season, were questioning the fit. Some people just saying he's like not that much of an upgrade on Steven Adams, but holy fuck, it's like night and day. Like, like fair respect. Like Steven Adams played his role perfectly fine, and he had his moments. We just needed him to rebound, play defense, play next to the team, next to Zion. But holy shit, like night and day in terms of this is a guy who can fucking shoot and provide offense. And JV, the refreshing part, JV can fucking shoot free throws. Like, Adams was a freaking pretty shit free throw shooter, and Zion's not great either. So I think JV's shooting like 80% or something. So yeah, it's just refreshing to watch. I'm really happy with the pick, and the best part is we locked him down for I think another 2 years on super cheap contract. I think he's only getting like 15 or 17 mil or something.
That's what I like to see. And I think the best part, to be honest, is we got Zion just sitting on the bench the entire time, right? Watching this team go through like trials and tribulations, you know what I mean? And just through like, I guess, just like willpower and grit, fucking, at least for the past, I guess, let's say like 3 weeks, especially with no BI and shit too, we've been making things a game, right? Like we were competing in games where we had no business competing, right? And that's the thing. Then we got BI into the mix. Oh, we got Josh Hart into the mix. We won like a game. We got fucking BI into the mix. We're starting to win some games. Now, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm just imagining how fucking hype the entire team, the entire locker room must be, right? You got this new coach, Willie Green, who's the fucking man. And then you've got, what's it called? You got Zion there, you've got your secret weapon. You got your WMD just waiting and just smiling. Like you can see he's like loving the energy in the building and shit like that. He's loving seeing JV go off. He's loving Devontae Graham fucking getting the game with all that shit, bro. So I'm extremely hyped. I think we'll talk a bit about Zion in a sec. I was gonna say though with Valanciunas real quick, man. We've been talking about we've been giving him all this praise, but we haven't even gone over the stats, like the box score. Like what was his career best, right? So let me quickly go over that, right? So his previous career best, because I was looking it up, he was from memory, it was either 32 or 34. I think it was 34 there, right? Apparently he got that 2 times in his career, but because I was looking at it, right? I was like, yo, is this man about to hit 50 or something, bro? I was like, well, what's this guy's like career high? So I quickly Googled it and shit, right? So anyways, though, he ends up, right, 39 points, 15 rebounds, so not bad. And then obviously 7 from 8 from the 3 points with 7 in a row of that. 3 assists, and I do want to chuck in there 2 steals. So, oh yeah, and on top of that too, a plus minus of 22, plus 22. So, man was killing it, bro. Man was absolutely killing it.
Yeah, monster game. Yeah, what more can you say? Just completely dominated. Yeah.
So I was going to say, if anything, bro, we've seen Devontae step up when we needed him. We've seen JV step up when we needed him. We still haven't got a BI step up game yet. I think BI owes us a step up game. Maybe we're going to get that next week, bro.
Yes, I just want to see a 40 point. You know, we know that he can get there, and we've seen it, but I just want to see him fucking go off, absolutely go off. So he's hoping.
Yeah.
He's hoping.
Yeah, because BI wasn't necessarily going too bad this game, but you know, you can't really take the spotlight away from Valanciunas, especially when we needed BI down the fourth. He was there getting the fucking buckets. But that's the thing. We need him. Like, sure, it's a 27-point game. That's great for him. But yeah, exactly like you said. Where the 40 points? Where the 40-point games at, bro? Step up. Step up.
Yeah, he'll do it now that we've caught him out. So it's all good. We've got the people.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he listens to this podcast religiously. Yeah.
Yeah, outside of obviously JV 100% earning the spotlight, but from what I saw on the replays, the box score, looks like Herb Jones had an absolute game. And I think for me more so on the offensive side, yeah, like I've sort of been critical of his offense in the past couple of weeks, and I think he's just finding his groove.
Right, we're getting into this now.
Yeah, obviously still not star-studded offense, but I think he's understanding more what he needs to do, and it's not going to be constantly shooting. It's going to be cutting, slashing to the rim, and trying to get those easy layups and easy buckets. But yeah, saw him take some mad steals and some fast break layups, and yeah, that's what we need him to do. This guy has freaking star potential. Just because I watched the Suns game today, I do kind of want to make a comparison. Like, I kind of see him being almost like a Mikal Bridges from the Suns, who absolutely locked up Steph Curry today. If Herb can just work on his 3-point shooting, mate, I think that's a good comparison. Just super solid, perfect role player, one of the best perimeter defenders, wing defenders out there. Both lanky as fuck, long wingspan. Yeah, definitely see some good potential there. So yeah, hopefully that pans out.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because and here's another time I do need to. I think I already did on the other episode, but again, I will admit I was wrong about Herb Jones. I mean, don't get me wrong. At the very when we first started the season, I was frustrated that we were putting on Trey Murphy and Herb Jones for too many minutes. That's simply because I had bets on, right? I had money on the line, right? Now I've just been chill. I've been relaxed. I've been trying to be less degenerate nowadays, right? And just try to enjoy the game for what it is, right? Anyways, though, it's always been a blessing that they've been keeping Herb Jones on the entire time, because it's not like Herb Jones has just been there for garbage time minutes, bro. They've been having him, pick on some fucking maybe the hardest defensive assignment in the fucking on the entire court, right? And that's the thing, exactly like I think what you were saying to me earlier this week was that Herb Jones is, I'll let you say it. Something about elite, borderline elite. I'll let you say it because it's your quote.
Oh yeah, I was basically saying he's like essentially borderline elite on defense already. Obviously his offense is struggling, but yeah, he's getting the, like you said, he's defending their best players. So he's had to match up with Paul George, Bradley Beal, Donovan Mitchell. I've probably missed a whole bunch of players. The next couple games he's going to be defending guys like Luka as well. The man's getting like real world experience, like straight up real fucking NBA experience in his first 20 games. It's awesome, seriously.
Yeah, man is killing it, and I really think he does, because he's already on the defensive side pretty much sorted out. Obviously just need to get that better as you improve as a player. But what I'm trying to say though is like you said, the offense, because I remember you were kind of like half shitting on it and stuff, but I was saying, what you talk about, son? I'm seeing this man, always making some crazy cuts to the fucking to the basket, to the rim, and actually like making it and shit, right? Number 5, every time I see that motherfucker just running for it, right? Anyways, he has, because you're saying like Mikal, would you say Mikal Bridges, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm, I don't want to G it up so much, right? But I'm just like saying, like, this guy can be legitimately one of the best two-way players in the fucking league, right? Especially within our, I guess, organization, right? And how we develop our players. We've got Fred Vincent still. Now we've got Willie Green, who's actually legit. I really, and and consistently giving him minutes too, right? And putting some high pressure stakes on him, and every time he's succeeding, right? Oh, I mean, then again, we're the Pels, right? So succeeding to like what the Pels standard, right? So what I'm trying to say though is like, yeah, not like I kind of agree with you, right? Not only when it comes to shooting the threes. I don't necessarily want to say that he could become like a full ISO player or whatever, right? But I would love to say something like this Herb Jones guy is like our new Drew, right? Two-way guy. A new Drew, a new Kawhi Leonard or some shit like that. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm loving this guy, Herb Jones.
Yeah, everyone, the whole fan base is, to be honest, I mean, if he continues to get better, I might even suss a jersey. Definitely love this guy. And like you said, I think the best part is he's getting minutes. We saw last year where we were begging SVG to freaking play the young guys, and instead he kept playing Bledsoe. But Willie Green's been like, look, put the guy in a position and he'll step up. I think he is a bit older compared to the other rookies. But yeah, I mean, even if you were wrong at the start, look, you were still right about Trey Murphy. Because yeah, he's not quite there yet. But yeah, Herb Jones, killer. He's definitely slowly becoming not even just mine, but the fan base's one of the fan base's favorite players. So yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah. I'll quickly say too, during the preseason, I made like a clickbait. We call it like Pell Bros Report, right? It was a very short-lived series. Maybe we'll bring it back later. But like pretty much straight away post-game, quick little 1 minute update as to like what the fuck happened and shit like that. And I remember there was one preseason game where Trey Murphy just went off. I had a video saying Trey Murphy the third is the truth. That's the thing, bro. I gotta like eat my words here again, right? It seems as of right now he is false. Or the false, if that's the word. And instead, really, it's Herb Jones is the truth, and I love it because I feel as if Herb Jones is very under the radar across the entire league, at least for right now too. So I think that's actually going to work in his favor because the people that he's going to be defending don't know really what to expect versus him too. So all I'll say, Herb Jones is the truth.
Yeah, amen. I got nothing more to say to that. Amen.
Hey. Inshallah or mashallah. All right. So basically, I guess we've got that out of the way. Let's try to quickly go over the next week of games, James. What do you reckon? Let me see when we should stop. So we're recording this on the 1st of December right now, Australian time. Should we stop at the 6th or the 8th? What do you reckon next week?
Yeah, it looks like the 6th is the Houston game, so that's 3 games. So yeah, the next game after that won't be to the 9th. So yeah, let's
yeah, true. Just these next 3 games. Okay, so the next 3 games we got going. Oh, bro, what's up with these like somewhat back-to-back games? Okay, anyways, so we've got a game versus the Mavs. Is that at our home? Yeah. So we've got a home game versus the Mavs. That's coming up tomorrow. Then luckily there's no back-to-backs this week. And then after that, we're gonna go over to go over to Dallas, and we're gonna verse the Mavericks again. And then a couple of days after that, we are gonna go to the Rockets. So yes, could it be that the schedule's actually gonna start getting easier?
Yeah, well, I think it's pretty much confirmed that we had the hardest schedule at the start of the season, and now we've got the easiest.
Yeah.
For the rest of the season. So similar to that season, like what 1 year ago, 2 years ago, COVID season. We kept hyping up that strength of the schedule shit, and then we didn't even.
Oh yeah,
bubble one.
Yeah, bro. I full made that video. Yeah. Remember, like why the Pelicans are gonna make. I full had like stats. I had charts and shit. Go watch it. It's on our YouTube feed and shit. Oh my god. Or even if you're not on the YouTube shit, one of our OG episodes has it. But honestly, I recommend. It's like an 8-minute video. I'm full. Got my PhD in why the Pels are gonna make it. Like make the playoffs in the what was it, in the bubble, and that did not happen.
Yeah, bubble season.
yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna quickly tell you. Okay, how about this? So, just look at that next 1, 2, 3 games we've got, right? So we'll both say like how many games we reckon we're gonna win this week, on the count of 3. How's that?
Sounds good.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Hey, my man. Yeah, I was gonna say, when it comes to the Mavs. Porzingis has been killing it. However, I think just the other day he walked out with an injury. I'm not too but apparently the X-ray it's all sweet and shit. But I don't know. He might be taking time off. So I'm kind of making that judgment based on the fact that there's not going to be any Porzingis. So I reckon we can definitely take one game off the Mavs, right? It's probably at home, I'd say, right? And the other game, I reckon we can still lose to the Rockets, right? The Rockets still will randomly beat a fucking team, right? But we should beat the Rockets. I reckon that should, like, because that's like probably like the easiest game we've had so far this season. Like, as if we're not going to take that, right?
Yeah, I agree. No, exact same prediction. I think we can split one of the games against Dallas. Obviously, we have two of them. Dallas they had a really strong start to the season. I think I wouldn't say they've been struggling, but they've been slipping a few games. Even though Porzingis and Luka have been playing pretty well, I think the rest of the squad is just struggling to kind of pull their weight. So I actually have a feeling that I hope that we can get the next win, which is tomorrow. Like you said, that's at home. We're just coming off a great win against LA. We've got some momentum. Hopefully, we carry that over. And if Porzingis is out, especially as well,
I think he is. I've just looked it up. Yeah. So tomorrow, Porzingis is listed by the team as questionable for the Wednesday night game in New Orleans. So we'll see that, I guess, tomorrow. But yeah, okay. And randomly, it says here that Willie Cauley-Stein is out for personal matters. I didn't even know you could do that.
And yeah, the other part of me knows that no doubt Luka will have a monster game, if not two monster games. But yeah,
put Herb Jones on him, bro. It's the only way.
It's so true. Oh,
imagine,
man, I really watch
yeah,
that
he
game.
actually stops it.
Really
That'd be crazy, yeah.
Hopefully I can catch.
Yeah, I'm definitely
games.
gonna be tuning in tomorrow. Yeah, no, I'm keen for that.
And yeah, I think we can beat Houston. Like, I'd like to think we can beat Houston, but you're completely right. All games against Houston, all games against the Pelicans as well. They're all going to be trap games for other teams who think that these guys at the bottom of the ladder, let's take it easy on them, or let's not kind of bring our 100%, and then we're going to surprise a couple teams. And same thing with Houston. Who did they beat? I think they beat
OKC the other day, but I think they beat another, like, a better team too recently.
Yeah, I can't remember who it is, but 100% trap game. We'll see. But I think I'm still confident it's going to be 2-1.
They beat the Hornets in OT by 3 points. They even beat they're on a 3-game win streak. What's going on here, bro?
Shit.
Bro.
Shit. Oh yeah, they beat the Bulls.
They beat the Bulls. Yeah. They beat the Bulls, bro. They beat the Bulls, then they beat the Hornets. So both the fucking Ball brothers. And then they beat the OKC.
Shit.
And now they're looking to verse us, bro. I'm scared, cuz Christian Wood's just been killing it, I think, man. Damn, bro. Like, but we'll be sweet.
Yeah, if anything, let's just beat that 6-22 record that we got the other season. I can die a happy man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, talking about the records and shit. Funny you mentioned it, because I was actually gonna mention about the Rockets, right? I remember seeing something on YouTube or something like that. Some guy was trying to say, like, oh, this specific Rockets team is on the path to actually having the worst season ever in the NBA. I think these guys probably, like, watched that YouTube video or something and then just went on a 3-game win streak. Like, it's crazy. And I'm almost a bit worried about the Rockets game, because if anything, I feel as if the Rockets game is maybe the one that we should be most worried about, just because knowing the Pels were like, oh no, this is a piss take, and then bang, gonna lose it. No. But we're a different team. We got Willie Green. We gotta believe. I reckon. Yeah, we'll beat the Rockets.
Yeah, let's settle for that 2-1 record. We'll come back next week and.
So I was gonna say with that, bro. That means that is 2 positive weeks in a row.
Are we kidding ourselves?
What? Is this the Pelicans right here, or is this the Milwaukee Bucks? Like, or who's like the go-to team right now? I don't know. Phoenix Suns. Hey,
miracles happen, mate. Miracles happen. If the Suns can go on a 17-game win streak, we can go on a 2-game win streak.
True. And 2-game win streak is better than 1. That's all I want to say. Yeah,
true that. Let's leave it at that. We'll come back next week and double check how wrong or right we were. So
we're gonna be right. If anything, it could be 3-0. We could be pleasantly surprised, but let's not jinx it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, eh?
Yeah, 100%. Let's tie up this episode soon. Do you want to go quickly across that stuff that we talked about around the league, and then we'll wrap it up?
Yeah. Well, so now I'm gonna make a nickname for this segment. The Pell Bros across the league or some shit, or Pell Bros around the league or something like that, right? So basically, yeah, since we don't have enough content when it comes to the Pelicans, we have to talk about everyone else, right? And everyone else, it's crazy. This is a crazy season, right? It's probably, I would say this is probably like the most. Yeah, I would say this is like probably the most like exciting season like so far. Would you agree? I mean, obviously not for the Pelicans as of right now, but in general, right? It's like, you know, we don't know what the fuck is going on in the East and the West.
Yeah, probably one of the more competitive seasons we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, but I mean, all I was gonna say is that, yeah, because you did want to mention about the Suns has just recently been fucking absolutely killing it. Fucking, what did you say it was again? 17 win streak now?
Yeah, 17-game win streak. Just beat the
Fuck.
Warriors today. So, yeah, I definitely underrating them before, underestimated them. So, yeah, well, who knows how long that streak will continue.
Yeah, because that's the thing. They had that slow start to the season, and a couple episodes back, I was specifically saying, or maybe let's say like 3 episodes back, I was saying like, okay, we had a game versus Phoenix. I was like, okay, we could potentially beat these guys if they decide to be shit again, right? And it was looking like they were going to just be shit, right? But then all of a sudden, fourth quarter, Devin Booker decides to show up, CP3 decides to show up, and, you know, I'd like to say from that game onwards is what started the streak for them.
Yeah, they were like, we ain't fucking losing to the Pelicans. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. And then from that, they've just become, you know, championship contender again, yeah? Fuck's sake.
Yeah, 100% credit to us. But, yeah, really quickly before we go around the league, let's stay within the team first. Talk about, the two hot topics of the Pelicans at the moment outside of the games is, update to Zion's injury. So finally getting some news in about Zion. He's been cleared to play or being cleared for like full contact basketball when it comes to practice.
Yeah,
and he's been playing some 4-on-4. Don't know why it's 4-on-4 and not 5-on-5, but whatever, I won't question it. He's been playing some 4-on-4 full court basketball, and hopefully actually playing some real games or scrimmages, and not just kind of doing drills or kind of warm up exercises, and hopefully finding his feet. So, like you were saying, potentially maybe a December return. Maybe it's an early Christmas present for the league.
Yeah, boy.
For the league, for us. I don't know if we have a Christmas game. No way we have a Christmas game. Not after the previous seasons. But, hopefully we can get some positive news for...
Yeah, we don't. We have a American Boxing Day game. That's it. But for ourselves in Australia, we've got a Christmas Eve game, which is good enough, I'd say. And that's versus the Magic. So, but I definitely agree with you in terms of like, definitely. I reckon for sure. Not this week, maybe next week, maybe even the week after. But within the next 2.5 weeks, I reckon we're gonna see Zion back on the court, potentially with limited minutes. But you know, my man's gonna be back.
Yeah, hopefully, bring some energy to the team. And the other one was around DD. Can't remember his last name.
Luzada or some shit.
Yeah, getting caught on the what was it? The
Peds, some roids shit, right?
Yeah. Getting drug tested.
Yeah. I think this happened actually. I think this actually happened like a couple of weeks ago. Maybe we forgot to mention it, right?
Yeah, it was probably one of the couple of weeks ago, like you said.
Yeah, because I only remembered about him because when I was looking at one of the box scores, right, I saw Didi's thing, and then it just said like did not play, suspended. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, man's got that random drug test, and got caught. I think he's suspended for, if I remember correctly, 25 games or something.
Fuck.
Not like he was getting any minutes anyway. But yeah, it was pretty funny seeing all the comments how people just shitting on him for pretty much, or at least getting caught doing drugs and not even getting game time, or having to do drugs and then still not even getting game time. So yeah.
Yo.
Sorry, DD. It sucks, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to play devil's advocate here. You know, at the end of the day, especially when it comes to elite athletic competition, I feel as if a lot of people are a bit almost what's the word I'm looking for? Unaware, a bit ignorant, or you know, like what's the word I'm looking for? Like blind,
naive.
Naive. That's what I was gonna say. Obnoxious, but that's not it yet. A lot of people are naive to, at the most elite level of like athletic competition, how deep the Peds game goes, you know. So like, if people are trying to like say some moral bullshit about Didi, like get the fuck out of here. Especially when, you know, this is like people's livelihoods on your fucking line, bro. This guy's just come from Australia, and now he's here, obviously sitting on the nice role, warming the bench. But still, though, it's a shame, you know. We you know, we've been, at least for the past year or two, right, hyping up, hey, it's gonna be sick to see Didi play, but yeah, I hope this specific incident doesn't necessarily derail his potential career with the Pels, within the NBA in general. But all I'll say is kind of like what everyone else is saying too. It's just like heavy days he got caught, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely catching the small fry. Imagine, like you said, a lot of people will be doing it across the league. So, yeah, it's not like they're gonna suspend, you know, LeBron James. They're gonna pick on fucking the guy at the end of the bench of the Pelicans.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, that's so true. Hey. Yeah, I mean, wait, if anything, I wonder if he got snitched out, bro. Did someone snitch him? Maybe it was Jackson Hayes or something. Jackson Hayes is feeling salty. He's sitting on the bench now and shit. He's like, hey, I want more room on the fucking bench, bro. Get the fuck out of here, Didi.
True.
Yeah, I wonder what happened, eh? Anyways, though, at least Didi's got plenty of time to enjoy rooting his Aussie girlfriend. So shout out to him.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
fair enough indeed.
Moving on, Alvin Gentry. That's
yeah,
a name,
bro, Alvin
it's
Gentry.
a name we haven't
indeed.
brought up in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Kings on a bit of a slide, they finally, what do you call it? Dropped the axe on Luke Walton. Finally firing him after many disappointing seasons. We were just talking about this and how it's even worse being a Kings fan than it is a Pelicans fan.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. So shout out to any Kings guys out. I mean, okay, if you guys are listening and you actually somehow know a Sacramento's King, do we know any Kings fans, James?
Oh, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, now I think about it, right? It's like, it's even more niche than the Pels, right? I mean, if you know that Kings guy, right, send him a text. Ask him if he's doing okay. You know, like if he needs to talk some shit out, let him know that you're there to listen. You know what I mean? Because he's definitely going through some shit, right? But I mean, the fact that they've got Gentry now, maybe he's feeling a bit more hopeful and stuff. But yeah, exactly like you're saying, bro. The Kings have got it way worse than the Pelicans, so we should be grateful for what the fuck we have right now. But what was it? I think it was like the Kings haven't been in the playoffs for 18 years, I believe.
I think it's 15 or 16 now.
15, yeah. Either way, it's been too fucking long.
Yeah, and pretty much like
they had Boogie too.
Pretty much like you were saying, how, you know, we don't know any Kings fans. I've 100% seen way more Pelicans jerseys in Australia than I have Kings jerseys. I don't think I've seen a single Kings jersey out there. Like, honestly,
Yeah,
whose jersey would you have? Maybe De'Aaron Fox, but maybe an old DeMarcus Cousins jersey. But
yeah,
I don't know.
And all DeMarcus Cousins, Isaiah Thomas, Rondo, back at like that kind of era. But I mean, apart from that, yeah, there's De'Aaron Fox. Who else is there now? I mean, Marvin Bagley the third. Yeah, but I mean, all I want to say though is like, yeah, the thing is, we got to be watching out for the Kings, bro, because the Kings got a fucking team, bro. And I think, as much as we shout on Gentry and stuff, I think Gentry might actually be a really, I don't want to say really, really good fit for the Kings, but I want to say a better fit for the Kings, right? Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I never rated Luke Walton. I thought he was a bit of a joker. The interesting thing out of this whole debacle is that as soon as he got fired, they pretty much went, they won the next game against the Blazers and then won against the Lakers. So it was almost like a turning of a new leaf. Like fuck, here we go. Like,
yeah.
This is what's gonna like take us to the next level. And then they've dropped the next two games. So it's like it's almost like they've reversed everything that happened, and they dropped those last two games by like big margins as well. So yeah, again, tough time being a Sacramento fan. Sacramento fans, if you want to cry, if you're considering, you know, ending yourself, like, reach out to us first.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, with that though, I mean, I hope you guys still have experienced like turbulence for the rest of the season, just so like we don't have to compete against you guys, because you guys are fucking scary, man. Like I think like the league in general is just overlooking the Kings. They got a fucking squad, bro. And I think with Gentry too, because I've been saying, bro, I've been so high on fucking Marvin Bagley III for ages, right? But then obviously man was injured, and then there was some kind of drama and shit like that, right? About him not getting playing like minutes and shit. Were you saying that was because of like Luke Walton was like get the fuck out of here, or what?
Honestly, it's because he's not that good. And again, I was also high on Marvin Bagley as well, but yeah, he just hasn't been good. Very, very limited minutes. He's shown he can be decent, but not good enough to hold minutes, honestly.
Hey, all I'll say, I can't remember which exact game it was. Maybe I think it was maybe versus the Lakers, or was it versus? I think it was versus the Blazers. Yeah, it was versus the Blazers. I'm pretty sure, right? When Gentry, like when they got Gentry on, right? All I'll say, right, is I saw Marvin Bagley play, and he was the one that hit the dagger. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, just needs his opportunity.
Sorry, one sec though. Like, sorry, quickly. Like that's about Marvin Bagley. What I want to do say about Alvin Gentry, why I think it might be a really great kind of like fit, right? It's because we've already seen like Gentry ball with the Pels for fucking pretty much however long we've been Pelicans fans, really, right? So man's just like fast offense, right? Which you could argue could have been good with like Lonzo, Zion, but it just didn't work. I don't know what the fuck was happening. Maybe we just need to play more defense. But these guys have got probably the fastest. I'd argue he's the fastest person in the league, right? De'Aaron Fox, right?
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, so as I was to say, it could be a great match, but at the same time too, it could be the exact same shit. Who knows? But all I'll say is I am happy that Gentry has found employment again. Good on you, bro.
Yeah, 100%. No, it doesn't have to collect those Centrelink payments anymore.
Exactly. Or in the States, I think it's Social Security.
Yeah, true. Yeah, wrapping that up, I think you're probably your favorite news of the past week.
Boy.
I'll let you take that one.
Speaking about people being employed again, DeMarcus Cousins and my boy Boogie is back on a roster with the Bucks, out of all places, right? Bucks, so he'll be reuniting with old mate Drew Holiday. Yeah, I mean, you were saying though it's like a non-guaranteed contract, right? So they're just kind of like sussing out how he goes and then go from there.
Yeah, seems like they've brought him in specifically to fill the void of Brook Lopez, who's been injured. No guarantee that he'll stay for the whole season. Depends, I guess, when Brook comes back and obviously how he plays. I imagine if he plays well, then they'll keep him, and if he's rusty, then maybe not.
Yeah, speaking of which, man, I should be looking for the next Bucks game, bro. Oh, we're gonna actually verse the Bucks later this month, but in general, this week I should probably try to catch a Bucks game because I would love to see fucking just Boogie play. You know, I'd like to hope that his previous chemistry with Drew Holiday can kind of like help him kind of secure that spot on the roster in the rotation when it comes to the Bucks, because he's a solid player, right? Even when it came to the Clippers last season, he was giving them good work. Even when it came to the playoffs, when they were obviously undermanned with Kawhi's injury and shit, right? But that's the thing. It's just a shame for him because it's just like he's still really young now too, like 30 or something like that, right? So I think he got injured just as he was entering his prime. So it's just like the shittest fucking luck for this guy, bro. Because I think when he was on the Pels, right? He was arguably, if not, at least for me, my personal like best center in the fucking league. You know what I mean? This man was just giving you like 20 games, even like 40-20 games sometimes and shit like that, right? And on the side of like AD, and even when AD's not there, he's still gonna be the alpha and carry the fucking game anyway, bro. Right? So I love fucking Boogie. Obviously, man is not necessarily the best when it comes to defense, right? But Boogie's a fucking man. I think that this new kind of role for him in the Bucks, and the fact that Brook Lopez is actually injured, right? He's actually going to get some minutes and stuff like that. And with that, I feel as if he'll have enough time to at least showcase that he is definitely he definitely has the right to play in the NBA, right? And what I was trying to say though, it's like such a shit situation for him because like the numbers and the kind of like potential that he still has, right? He's just too old for like teams to kind of take that risk, If he was doing what the fuck he's doing, right, but he was younger, I think a lot of teams would be more than happy to take him and give him minutes to actually work on his game, to actually showcase his game, right, to the league, right? But that's the thing, he's not really been given that opportunity to showcase that, hey, I'm back, or not necessarily back, but who knows, potentially he could have like a D Rose what do you call it, second chapter of his career, if that makes sense. So I still got hope for Boogie to kind of like at least stick around in the league. It's been a shame that the man just had to kind of like bounce around from team to team, just ever since the Pelicans, right? But big shout out to DeMarcus, and yeah, I hope to see him play on the Bucks, and I hope to see him in the playoffs, potentially even the finals with the Bucks. That'd be crazy if DeMarcus and the boys they actually get a back to back.
Yeah, 100%. I think he felt like he definitely had those glimpses, but like you said, not only age, but it's a shame that when he got injured, he pretty much came back and then got injured again, and it was a completely different injury. But it was also like, I think it went from like an Achilles to a quad, and that's probably because he had kind of relied so heavily, or during his rehab, relied on the other muscles and shit like that. So
Yeah,
it's
fair.
kind of just your body failing you. But yeah, happy to see him back on a roster. Hopefully he proves that he can still play. But yeah, like you said, I also want to try and catch some Bucks games. They're on a fucking tear right now. Yeah, finally they're healthy. Mostly they're coming back 100%.
Not only are they coming back, but Boogie Cousins is coming back, my man. Still the first ever jersey I bought myself. So yeah, first legitimate jersey I bought for myself was a Boogie Cousins Pelicans navy blue one. I'm just quickly looking at the Bucks games this week. They're going to be versing the Hornets tomorrow, also the same time as our game, then the Raptors and the Heat. So definitely one of those games I'm going to try catch this week. Hopefully see Boogie play some minutes.
Yeah, easy. But yeah, I think that mostly wraps up all the league news we had, unless any last ones you want to chuck in there.
There's one little one, because we're pretty much at the end of the episode though, but we do need to shit on one person at least.
Yeah.
Who isn't Ben Simmons?
Yeah, go for it, mate. Floor's yours.
Oh no! You're the one that knows you're the one that knows the go about him though.
Is this the?
Oh, okay.
No,
What?
go for it. Go for it.
Okay, I'll just say it, and then you can kind of say the second part. We just want to talk shit about LeBron. So basically, I'll say my part, and then you can say like the more serious news, I guess. But basically, there's this clip. LeBron in the Detroit. LeBron in the Detroit, I guess, rematch, you could say, right? Which they did end up winning. But down the fourth, he's just like trying to do. He's trying to do like the classic MJ kind of move, right? Like close his eyes and shoot the free throw, right? There's a fucking video, you guys should look it up. It's fucking hilarious, right? Because the comments on it are just fucking roasting. Even like Bron sexuals are like, fuck, it's kind of getting hard to defend LeBron when he does shit like this. It's fucking hilarious, bro. Because like basically he's just trying to do the classic eyes closed MJ kind of move at the free throw and actually like making it. However, he's doing it. And I think MJ was doing it with a bit more, like, obviously confidence. I can't remember what exactly he was saying. And then LeBron was just saying, like, some kind of like, oh, yeah, look, I'm going to do it with my eyes closed. And then man almost airballs it. So I'm just saying that put a big smile on my dial. And yeah, I'll let you say the other LeBron news there.
Yeah, that's some massive corny shit, which I didn't expect LeBron to do that shit. But yeah, who knows? Definitely a forgettable season for him. Now in the
hopefully it stays that way, so the Lakers just go away
now in the health and safety protocols, which basically just suggests that he's pretty much tested positive for COVID on one of the tests. Obviously the tests aren't all accurate, could be a false positive, but it looks like he went from like a negative test to a positive test, and then he had a negative test, then he had a third test which also came back positive. So basically suggesting that he probably does have COVID. So yeah, he's pretty much out, I think, for a minimum of 10 days. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. He had just come back from, I think, the suspension, and then he pretty much went on a tear of like 30-point plus games. I think 30-point plus games. So yeah, just when it looks like he was kind of ramping up, massive spanner in the works, and yeah, who knows if COVID's gonna freaking drag him down. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that and see how it goes, and we'll see if there's any updates next week.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, in general, I never fucking wish, like COVID or whatever on anyone, ill health on anyone and shit. But all I will say for this specific matter is eat a dick, LeBron. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I agree with that. 100%, 100% back that.
Yeah, and it feels good, and you know, while we're at it too, while we're still here too, eat a dick to you too, Ben Simmons. I hate the fact that I have to sometimes drive over billboards with Ben Simmons 4 and 20 pies. I'm like, fuck, no, bro. How have you guys ruined potentially like one of Australia's like icons, you know, by co-branding it with this guy's face? It really, legitimately, like marketing 101, when like celebrity endorsements go wrong.
Yeah, I think marketing team at 4 and 20 desperately trying to pull those ads. They're like, fuck, this guy's not even playing this season. Quick.
Yeah.
Get rid of everything. Get rid of all the collateral right now.
Replace him with Josh Giddey, bro.
Yeah, fuck, true.
Someone who's actually earning his, because even when he was drafted, right, so early in the draft, in the lottery, this I guess this off season, right, everyone was just having a go, bro. Everyone was like, oh, boo, blah 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 blah. I was like, oh shit, who's this Aussie kid? And hey, bro, this man's just you know, I guess kind of like Herb Jones, like showing that he's, you know, he's earned his right to be in the NBA, to be in the roster and shit like that. And yeah, so shout out to Josh Giddey. He's the if anything, he's the Aussie representation right now, apart from Patty Mills and everyone else there, Joe Ingles.
Yeah, 100%. Cool. Yeah, let's leave it at that. On that note, yeah, obviously, fuck Ben Simmons. Yeah, if you're still tuning in, then thanks for listening. Obviously, a longer one than our usual episodes, but yeah, I think we'll.
Well, we had to.
I think we'll just fill in it. This one, that's for sure. Positive.
Yeah, we had to, bro. We had to, bro. Yeah, because like, yeah, when. Wait, all I'll say, bro, is like, okay, I'm gonna say some deep shit real quick. Yeah. Listen. You got to appreciate the good times when they come, because you don't know when the next time's going to come, when the next good time's going to come. Good times just, you know, they come in waves, right? So, especially as, you know, that's some deep shit, right? But especially when it comes to this Pell Bros podcast, right? Every week we're just kind of like, oh, fuck, bro. Here we go again. But this past week has actually been, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, is there really a light at the end of the tunnel? Am I really going to make it, bro? You know what I mean? And the fact that we are predicting for a potential back-to-back fucking positive weeks, I don't know, man. Like, we got reason to celebrate. If anything, this should be a fucking 3-hour podcast, bro. We should be getting some fucking drink up in here. You know, we should be getting some honeys up in here. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, look.
Get some people calling in up in here. You know what I mean?
Hey, if we end the year on a massive hot streak, yeah, with episode 50, we'll definitely celebrate it up.
Oh shit. Okay, wait. Sorry, real quick. It's episode 47 now, yeah, or 46. 47. 49. Bro, we can get 50 by the end of the year. Let's fucking go. Let's go, brother. Okay, that's gonna be me and your goal, yeah. I reckon let's do 50, yeah. Let's do 50 by the end of the year.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you reckon? Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. All right, my man. I think let's call it that, bro. I think this has been like probably the best vibes episode we potentially may have ever had in our life.
Yeah, we're that happy.
Really?
No, it's been good. Yeah, definitely positive things to come, and yeah, hope you enjoyed listening to it just as much.
Yeah, as we had fun recording it. Yeah, because we are at the peak as of right now. We're only going to get better, right? But we're at the current peak of our podcasting game, right? And then we actually got some positive news finally for once. Hell yeah, let's celebrate. But yeah, make sure you guys, obviously if you guys have listened this far, you guys probably subscribe to our shit. If you guys are subscribed, that's cool, but make sure you guys are spreading the word. You guys know some other Pelicans people, let them know, yo, there's like this fucking hilarious fucking podcast, 2 fucking Aussie dickheads just talking shit about the Pelicans. I think you'd really like it, you know? Tell all your fucking friends about it. Not only tell your fucking friends about it, you know, go on your, I think I may have said this before, but legitimately, go on your Facebook, go on your social media, you know, dig up like you haven't talked to that guy for like 10 years, 5 years, whatever, and hit him up. Be like, yo, you should watch this. You know what I mean? Spread the word. That's all we ask, guys. That's all we ask, yeah. Because I think, would you agree, James, we are kind of at the point now where we do believe that, you know, we are, I mean, I'm comfortable enough for people to kind of like spread it around. I think we're good enough now, yeah. Like, because before it was a bit like, okay, we're kind of working it out. Now I feel, especially with this episode, I feel like, yeah, we feeling it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably say it's night and day if you listen to our episode 0. Oh,
yeah, yo. last quick thing I'll say too about that too. Episode 50. Make sure you guys are tuning in for episode 50 because who knows? It could even be some giveaways going on. Hey.
Oh shit! Yeah, true.
Yo, oh shit, indeed, son. Because y'all forgetting that the Pell Bros here got some money. Alright, we got money to spend. We got money to give away. Spread the motherfucking word. If you guys don't do it, you're gonna do it for the giveaway anyway. Because y'all want that free shit, right?
Yeah, stay tuned. Don't want to miss this, mate.
Alright, let's fucking sign out, bro. Great episode. Can't wait to. You got me G'd up, bro. I can't wait for this episode 50 now, bro. Let's just make like two shitty fucking half-ass ones and just fucking pump out 50, bro. Let's go.
Yes.
But yeah,
sounds
let's end
good.
this year strong, boys. End this year strong. Me and you and everyone else listening in. End the fucking year strong. Big 2022 coming in. We've only just started December. We still got days left of the year, nigga. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to not say that word anymore. Okay, I'm trying my best. Okay, I was gonna say too. You know what I was trying to say, bro. Like you know what I was trying to say, like before, like yeah, I'm when I was saying like I'm comfortable for us to spread the word now, right? Because I was like, yeah, bro, I've kind of like relegated my swearing, my my cursing, my racist remarks a bit, and then bang, I just drop one. But that's the thing. After an hour, it's anyone's game. So I can't be at fault for that. But what I'm trying to say though is like, yeah, get G'd up.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, let's leave it at that before any other profanities come out. Yeah, thanks for listening and
Fuck.
yeah, we out.
I hate people.
Cut his mic.